Hey, GH peeps, what's happening? It's your girl, Tawari Babes, coming at you with a late night review for Friday. It's Friday, y'all. March 22nd, 2024. How y'all doing today, folks? Y'all doing good? You had a good day? I hope you had a good day. I had a pretty good Friday. I cannot complain. It's the first day to the weekend. I mean, who can complain about that, right? Well, unless you work the weekends, but hey, at least you're making money. How was GHing for y'all? Any highs? Any lows? Kind of meh? Kind of in between, in the middle? Kind of we just right here, right now, like the crossroads. That song, see you at the crossroads, like that kind of, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where we're at right now, guys. The writers are trying to figure out where we're going, how we're going to proceed with all these stories. They're closing down some stories. How they're gonna wrap up some other stories. How maybe some cast people are gonna be leaving. Maybe some gonna be staying. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't heard nothing, but I'm starting to wonder why certain people are still on the show now. My highlight for today's show was not that. My highlight today was watching Officer Woody almost get Woody chucked by Stone Cold. If Chase don't go somewhere and sit 1,000 seats back, boy, who are you intimidating with them little beady eyes going back, huffing and puffing? Jason was looking at him like, and then when he was like, ooh, he just makes me what? Want to get your ass beat? Is that what Jason makes you want to do? Makes you want to step up in line to get your ass beat? You didn't even have the balls to go after your friend to make sure that he was, when he wasn't all alone. Now, you think that your police training is going to make you go up towards a trained mercenary? I just can't wait for Officer Woody Dudley, or Dudley Woodley. I can't think of what other name I could call Chase right now, because yeah. He's just nice. He's something nice to look at. I'm going to let it go. But that was my highlight, guys, was watching Jason look at him like, boy, if you don't sit your ass down. If you don't sit your ass down. And I was saying, oh, Chase, sit down. You gotta go back to the red tyke, the little tykes table. You need to sit and get your sheriff badge, put your little shiny gold sheriff badge on, and you sit down and do your paperwork, young man. You ain't got no hands. You don't want nothing to do with that man. Him will hurt you. Oh my God, I couldn't. Guys, I'm petty. That was my highlight. Please leave your highlights, which I love, in the comment section. And I don't mean I just love them. I love them. You guys be having me rolling, okay? I love your ideas. I love your inputs. I love it all. So please leave it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into this show, though. So we're at the Deceptor. The Deception. And Maxie is trying her best to move from this whole entire Belpo debacle. Yeah, I said it. Say it again. Nope, ain't. But she's trying to leave this situation. She's trying to leave this conversation. She wants to table it because Sasha's like, look, I don't even want a tomato no more because of what Cody said. And I'm sitting here like, didn't you just say something about being a strong, independent woman? And now you sitting here talking about what Cody said? Sasha, please. Damn. Girl, you ain't got no money. What are you doing? Your boyfriend, Horseman, he ain't got no money. What you do? Sasha, Gladys just took all your money. Guys, this storyline kind of irked me. I ain't gonna front. I love me some Sasha. I feel for Sasha. She's went through hell. But why is she walking away from money? At least you work until you get something else. You just don't quit no job. And we're going to talk more about her quitting and everything when I get further on. And I can't stand Cody. Now I don't like him anymore. You bad influence on Sasha. I said it. So yeah, so Sasha's like, I really don't like the direction, Lucy, of what you're asking me to do, and I'm like, be edgy. You don't like to be edgy, a little fierce, a little untouchable. She don't like that. She wants to remain wholesome and good and broke. And after everything I went through this year, I just don't want to. This is maybe modeling just ain't for me, And after hearing what Cody said, I was like, dear Lord, why this woman can't just have her own brain and think. You too young, you too old. Like, you too old to quit your job and not have no job to fall back on. Girl, get out of here. Anyway, we're going to keep it going. Because y'all going to be like, well, didn't Gladys didn't take everything? We're going to get to that point. We're going to address this again. So Maxie's like, so Lucy's like, Maxie tries to table it again. You know what I'm saying? And Lucy's like, no, we got to fix this now. There's no tabling this. This has to be handled now. Bellpole was big, and they're already probably spreading the word about this failed shoot. Okay, we're still coming up. We are not there yet. We need to this was big for us. There's no moving around. We need to figure this out so we can keep going, because we ain't got time. We ain't got time to make no dives in this. She's like, the company's just starting to pick back up again. And they really need this exposure. So there's no hugging this out. And then, Brooklyn's there, and she mentions, this is my company. This is my company. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this company. And that's when Brooklyn chimes in, well, actually, me and Tracy. And I was like, girl, if you don't sit your box-shaped butt. Yeah. I'm sorry. I love me some Brooklyn. That came out accidentally. If you don't sit your ass down, you the reason why they having money troubles now. You and your grandma shenanigans. And y'all didn't even know the whole truth about the damn Deceptor. It was Martin, not Lucy. And if you knew, you would know. But you don't, because you're not a businesswoman. And and from what Eva's saying, Natalie, Blaze's mama saying, you ain't too much good of a manager either. I hate to come after Brooklyn, but this whole entire thinking her grandma saving somebody starting to get in my nerves, when everybody needs to start really looking at Brooklyn like, girl, you the reason why we having money problems. Stop it. You should just be quiet and be agreeing to everything we say. Why are you even talking like you got an input? Girl, if you don't, and what the hell, how you be dressed? Girl, she do dress cute sometimes. But girl, Brooklyn, shut up. I just get so tired of hearing her talk about anything to do. She ain't never started nothing from the ground. I guess her record label. It ain't Deception. It ain't making money like that where they went live or public or something like that last year. These women just went big. I mean, they went public or something. I can't remember. It was on the stock market, and they went big. And then that's when Tracy sticks her nose in it because she's a hater and works against Lucy and Martin not being honest. He needs to, honestly, you know what? Now I'm thinking Martin could kick rocks too. Because if he had told Lucy the truth about the Deceptor situation, she could have got ahead of it. Well, I don't think she would have, but his cunningness could have helped her. He didn't even try to help her with that. He just kind of left her out there. So did he really love her? Ugh. I don't know she was wrong for sleeping with Scotty, but who cares? It's over now. She ain't sleeping with him now. So, so every time she says something, I'd be like, girl, bye. Bye, Brooklyn. Where was I at? But she was talking about her shares of Deception, how they can't make any decisions unless Tracy's involved and all this other kind of stuff. And that just boggles the mind of why that they are even in this situation. Lucy brings up that she founded this company. And Brooklyn tries to bring up the lawsuit, and I'm like, yeah, that was Martin's fault. Lucy didn't steal nothing. Stop saying you don't. I wish, this is making me mad that Martin gets to get off the screen and not tell the truth about his part in this whole entire Deceptor. She tells Brooklyn she will fix this because this is her company and this is her blood, sweat, and tears. And if she don't like it, the door's there for her too. And honestly, I don't blame her. Even though she really don't got that much shares to say what she want to say, I don't blame her. Get out. Get out. Because you shouldn't even be in this room. You stabbed this girl, your best friend, in the back. You need to get out. You shouldn't even be on the table talking. Your grandma here. What are you doing? Girl, bye. My ears is getting hot. Let me calm down. And Lucy was like, I don't even care about the stake Tracy has in this company. You got to go. Lucy then explains this to Sasha. I didn't put my blood, sweat, tears, my financial, I didn't put everything into this company to make it what it is. And then Sasha comes back, and because she's trying to get Sasha to stay. And Sasha comes back, well, after what I heard what Cody said, and after what she said that one more time, I think she said it like 3 or 4 times, I went tone deaf, guys. I couldn't even hear what Sasha was saying anymore. It was like, I just couldn't. I was like, so she's just going to be a forever propper. She's never going to just be just her. She's always going to be propping somebody up, always helping. I just hate that for her. I really do. And now she's doing it for Cody. The weakest character, the weakest link of the whole entire show. Where was I at? Because y'all going to be like, ooh, Trey don't like Cody. I think he's nice to look at, but I wouldn't take no business advice from him. So Lucy wants to hire a new face. And she does, and she says, look, don't leave. Don't leave. You want to take a break? Take a break. I can hire a new face. We can get Blaze. We can get Blaze to come in, and she can be the new face while you sit back and chill. You ain't got to be out here no more. And she said she didn't want to do that either. I'm like, girl, so you just want to be broke then. They just gave you an offering where you can sit on your little tushy and make decisions because she is got a percentage in the stocks and she is on the table to make decisions. Like Michael framed that contract for her. Lucy is giving her an out saying, you don't want to model for a while? That is fine. You can sit back and chill. We'll bring Blaze in. She can pick up. She can start getting some things going. Give us the look we're going for. And that's cool. And if you ever want to come back out again, you're more than welcome. Nobody would do that either because Cody said. After hearing what Cody said, I was like, oh, my throat. Oh, my God. My head. Not my throat. My head just started hurting so bad, guys. I was like, no, Sasha, you are so much more than this. I cannot stand how they're doing the women on this show. I mean, what in the hell is going on? Brooklyn then accuses Lucy of running off Sasha like she runs everybody else off. And even if she was to hire somebody else, they would probably leave too. And then she leaves, which I'm happy she did because honestly, why are you there? Why is she there, guys? Anyway, where was I at? Sasha confirms with Lucy that this is not the reason why she's leaving. But it's because after she heard what Cody said, and Lucy doesn't want her to leave. Sasha tells them that she never wanted to be a model in the first place. And I remember that. She was kind of like, she needed a job. Michael helped her out. Michael made the deal, made the contract, and Lucy was like, yeah, I signed it. She said, but I'm just not the same anymore. After everything I've been through, I'm changed. And, I just don't want the modeling. I don't want anybody to tell me how to look and how to be and how to feel. I want to be free. I want to just be able to move around like I want. And I'm like, I don't remember you having a paparazzi or stalkers, but okay, I'm sorry. I guess, the success is getting to you. If y'all remember anything about her not being able to move around properly with her hair regularly, y'all let me know, okay? And I'm going to sit here, I want to watch the next couple of weeks to see if she's going to come around looking like she said with a moppy, messy bun and just regular sweat clothes and stuff like that. I'm looking to see if we're going to ever see that Sasha. I doubt it. But anyway, so Lucy brings up the contract, which I'm glad she did because Maxie was getting mad because Maxie was like, stop. And Lucy's like, no, we got to figure this out. We can't keep doing this. Our name's getting out there and we can't do a shoot. And she would need to give up her share and leadership position. She brings up the fact that even after she sells, because she's like, fine, cut me a check. Even if we sell your shares, we're still like down here. So you're still not even going to get the money you could get if you would just wait. Now, no, she said, you don't have to do anything. Just sit in your leadership position, sit back, help Blaze, get her going. No, I choose broke. Because Cody says, and I'm like, they didn't lobotomize fucking Sasha. They have lobotomized Sasha. She does not have a brain for herself. Even though she's chirping to Cody later that, no, this was my own decision. And she brings up the fact, we might as well talk about this right now because I'm already in the heats of it. And she brings up the fact that she's only got enough to pay this. She's caught up for this month. For her rent, everything's paid up for this month. Gladys hit you that bad? That you, well, I guess if you live in a high profile lifestyle, but because Cody asked her, I know you doing this, so, what, you gonna be good? She's like, well, I'm paid up for this month. I'll figure out the rest later. What the fuck are you? You is too dang old to be thinking like that, Sasha. I hope that'd be one of the changes in her character if we're going to keep her around, because if she's not doing any deception, if she's just there to prop up Cody, I don't want either one of them on the show. And they can both, go to Serenity and figure that out, and we could just do it like a Shawnee. Oh, look, there they are. Oh, look, there they are. I mean, yeah, they can both pack up and go to Serenity, because she ain't gonna be able to afford her rent in Port Charles after next month anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that's killing me slow. So Gladys hit you that hard that you can only pay 1 month rent, and you ain't gonna take no money from Sunny, and then you quit your job without having a job. They lobotomized my girl. They lobotomized her. Y'all don't get mad at me, guys. Don't, just don't be like, screw her. We gonna drop her. We can't believe she would say something so horrible. But what is going on with Sasha? I spent 17 minutes on that. I cannot believe that. Let me move around, because that story bothered me. And actually, I talked about 2 stories, because Cody also did talk to Olivia about Dante, and I did write down one funny story about that, because he was just there. That was just a I don't know what that story was. There was, I guess it was to keep Dante in our thoughts and stuff like that. But Olivia comes bringing him some food and stuff like that, and some manicotti. But I'm trying to get to the story so I can move on to something else, because this wasn't really. They talked to, she bought a manicotti. They shared some beer. They shared a lot of stories about Dante. And one of them was when Cody tied Dante to a canoe and then pushed him out into the middle of the river. And I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, guys, I actually wrote that down. And of course, he escaped after taking a nap. And I was like, well, if he was only on there for 15 minutes, was he napping for 13 of those minutes? Is that really, I guess you could call that a cat nap. A cat nap for a kid. I think he was just messing with Cody. But, he does basically cheer her up and tells her that she needs to remember to take care of herself, and that's what Dante would want. So I think I just killed those 2 stories up. Let me move on to, we talked about the Sasha, we talked about the Quartermain stable. Oh yeah, I did. We're going to talk about, the PCPD. Officer Chase shows the kids the PCPD where they never solve any crimes. Never. I don't, guys, we need to look back, and maybe that's something y'all can add to the comment section. Any crimes that were solved by the PCPD, any of them. I don't recall. And he swears the kids in as honorary deputy status. Honorary deputy status. And it was really cute to see little Donna. We ain't seen Donna in a while. Those little dimples always get me every time. She is the absolute cutest. And she looks just like her. Oddly enough, like Maurice. It's crazy. And the kids head out, and Brooklyn comes in, and she lets Chase know that, she could no longer be respectful at the business meeting, and tells him that she actually wants to strangle Lucy, and would that be a chargeable offense? And he's like, yeah, it would be. Of course, Officer Dudley knows all the arresting things that he can arrest people for, except about the U.S. Constitution because he had that wrong yesterday. I can't, guys. I don't know why I'm coming after Chase. I don't know why. I don't know why. But they discuss Brooklyn going back to deception, and maybe it was not such a good idea after all. And then we're gonna go over to the Quartermain boathouse because I want to come back to the PCPD. So Michael's telling Jason that he needs to kick rocks because Willow's scared. That's all I got out of that. I'm like, damn. Willow came home scared about some medication. She's like, their fans is gonna come. They gonna question us. What is gonna happen? And we all certainly knew that Willow was not made for mob life or mob wife. I think Sasha would have been the better one for that. She would have been better for that. She's hot too. Yeah. Anyway, so Michael tells Jason about the missing medications, the missing medication situation, and Michael wants to protect his family, and he has an ultimate plan on how to disappear Jason with a flight and a doctor waiting for him. I'm like, look at Michael thinking ahead. But, he had to tell him, Spinelli had to help him out with that. And Jason was like, oh, crap. I mean, Spinelli knows who you were helping me for. That's just too many people that's involved. And Jason like, no, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. It's all too much traceable. And he reminds him of the leverage that somebody has over him. And he's like, I can't leave. I can't do that. I can't run. So who does Jason call? Diane. Diane smiled when she heard his voice. She was like, hi, Michael, how are you doing? This is not Michael, this is Jason. That smile it was a different type of smile. For Michael, it was, hi, son. How you doing, grandson? How you doing, nephew? For Jason, it was like, how you doing, comrade? Welcome home. I loved it. Her whole entire just changed. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to flash over because Diane was actually doing something before the Jason call. And that was hanging out with her boo thing, Robert. And I know a lot of people don't like Diane and Robert, but I like Diane and Robert. Boom, 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 boom. I like them. They're spicy. And Robert used to be the man back in the day, honey. So he still got, you got a little spitfire in him. You know what I'm saying? And he's good for Diane. I like them. They're cute. But they discuss Alexis being the lawyer again, how Diane's going to be assisting her with all of what's going on. And she discusses her friendship with Alexis and how their friendship was bonded over a passionate pursuit of justice, or maybe it was just obsession for the law. Either or, I'm so excited for this, okay? But when my girl, Diane, okay, so first of all, I love me some Diane, and I love the fact that we get more screen time with Diane because we didn't used to get hardly any at all with her. It was just her representing Sunny and then some flashpoints, and then she'd be gone. So this is my shit. But this is what got me. Diane also lets Robert know that she offered her a job at what? Her firm. Not the firm she's working from, but Diane's law firm. Self-made. Self-made and cute in her burgundy. I just love it. Robert says, well, when he wins against them, he'll have to take them out for dinner. And Diane says, well, honey, you're so sweet. You're going to do it anyway. That's when Diane gets the call. And she says, I've been expecting this call. But that's all she had when she heard Jason's. But she's like, hi, Michael, how are you? And it's like, this is not Michael. She was like, that smile, her face just changed. And she was like, the Jason. Like the Riddick. Like the Jason. Ooh, Jason is like the Riddick. Ooh, Jason is like the Riddick. Wow. The Riddick was Van Diesel. I'm getting off story. I'm a sci-fi nut and nerd, so sorry. Getting off subject. Let me stick back on track. So we're going to go back to the PCPD, where we got Officer Dudley Dewwater. I can't stand him right now. And Diane escorts Jason's fine ass in. because and Chase reads his rights, and he's all like puffy, and you have the right. And I'm like, really? Because this is the guy who. Okay, first of all, we all know this is the guy who's been saying they have evidence against Jason. I'm so looking forward to hearing whatever evidence they supposedly have, because I'm pretty sure Diane is going to shred it like you shred cheese on a sharpened grater, and I'm so looking forward to her schooling Chase over and over again, like she schooled him. Right? Let me calm down. So Chase, Officer Dudley Dewwater, is reading Jason his rights all in his face, trying to get all puffy and stuff. And when Diane asks, can she question her client, he tries to, say, well, I don't know. He says something, I don't know, but it was not what she wanted to hear, basically. And she kindly reminds him of how cases fall apart because of the mishandling of the due process system. So Officer Puffy Putt Cop moves around. And Diane and Jason go into the interrogation room where she can debrief her client. And he's all like, you see, Dante's laying on his back and he's all good. Look at him. He's okay. Ooh, I just wanna. And I was like, what? Get your ass whooped, boy? Get your ass whooped, boy? By a real man? Now, Officer Dooley Puff, I'm going to need you to put your little big sheriff patch back on and go sing some cowboy song somewhere and calm down before you get your heels clipped by a real man. Yes, guys, y'all gonna come after me, I know, because there's a lot of Chase fans on here, but I don't care. He just pissing me off. Like he gonna do something to Jason. You see how he was looking at him like, man, I wish you would. I wish you would. And he can never break Jason. Nobody actually can. Maybe Carly and Sonny, but they might be the only two, and Sam. No, maybe not even Sam. I don't know. Maybe Sam in some ways. I don't know. Jason's when he's there, he's just there. Even Sonny said, well, once he gets his mindset, when he was after Dante for real that time, he said once he gets his mindset, and he told him either I'm gonna unalive you, you're gonna unalive me, we're gonna unalive each other, and who gonna have Michael? Because he knew Jason. When Jason gets his mind on something, that's it. But I'm getting off track because Officer Poofy Puff don't want that. So while they're in the interrogation room, Diane tells Jason about his charges and that they're pretty serious. And she asks, is he going to tell her, what's going on? Is he going to at least tell her what's going on? Because, normally she's just there to get him out of jail and that's it. He tells her, I won't be in there that much longer. And I'm like, so I'm going to tell you right now, if Mr. John Cates helps with Jason being transferred back to that place, and we did hear a sneak peek with John Cates saying, what are you doing here? If he's talking to Jason, that confirms that John is a double agent. That's if he's talking to Jason. He could be talking to anybody, but if he's talking to Jason, that's exactly what that means. Now, he could be talking to Diane, but Jason's due his rights to have an attorney present, so he can't ask her, what is she doing there? So I mean, and if he is a double agent, it will be proven when he sends Jason back to wherever they were, so he can meet the man again with no windows. I just can't see John being the man with no windows, unless he really has a split personality or he's really playing this up. But I'm going to wrap this up, guys, because it's been so fun talking and hanging out with you guys. I think I told all the stories I had to tell. Didn't I? I think I talked about everything. If I didn't, please forgive me. I think I wrote everything out, though. But you guys have an amazing weekend. You guys are truly amazing. I truly appreciate every single one of your subscriptions. Sleep well, and I will see you Monday. Mwah.